Right, we're going to start off this morning. It's Sunday morning, or at least it might be. We're going to loosen us off. Loosen us off, nice and slow paced, make us feel good, then get the heart rate up, and then get into a new variation of a circuit that we've maybe done indoors, but we've never done really outdoors. But then we're indoors and outdoors, forget it. Taking an indoor circuit basically, and we're doing that today instead of a bootcamp style one. We've not done this format yet. Find yourself a spot I'm standing side on so you can hear and see me. And all I'm going to do first of all is the usual sketch, okay? Hips back, arms up over the head, begin with, okay? Now I want you to try your best to get your palms on the ground here. Get the palms on the ground and reach up. Okay, you might have to bend the knees slightly, but the idea is each time you go down, try and get down there and straighten those knees out, and then slowly start tucking. Okay, so we're not in a rush here. This isn't one we're trying to rush. We're not trying to make it flow too much. We're trying to get a stretch, a positive stretch at the bottom. Tuck the head in, and that'll help get that lower back. So we're just getting rid of that initial stiffness. Again, I don't know about you lot, but I'm feeling a lot of these circuits we've been doing recently catching up, and I'm feeling pretty stiff, pretty tight. A shame, I know. I'm sure your hearts are bleeding right now. Right, so one more reach up, and then this time we're going to go down. We're going to get onto the hands. Do I need to mention the camera thing today, or are we all there now, where we can move the camera, where we can see without having to keep coming up and doing that look that you give the camera when you kind of work out what I'm doing? We're going to walk out into that V, okay, and then I'm going to push the hips back, okay? Hips backing up, lock the knees out. That's important. Lock those knees out. We're trying to get the stretch on the calves. We're trying to drive the heels towards the floor. We're trying to lock the knees out. We're trying to push the hips up and back. Where should you feel this? Well, probably most certainly going to feel it in your calf muscles behind the knee. You may feel it in your hamstrings. You may feel it in your butt, your glutes, and your lower back as well. If that's quite tight, you're going to feel it on that too. Chest's up. I'm driving those hands into the ground. Good, and now all I'm going to do is drop down, so try not to move the hands. Drop down slowly. This is where, again, I should probably mention this before you do it. If you've got a dodgy lower back, go easy on this one. Good. Although if you have got a dodgy lower back, don't compensate all the time. Find the reason behind it and fix it. So I'm trying to emphasize, I'm trying to arch my back. Good, and now I want to lift my hips. Before we do that though, let me talk you through this one. So we're going to be doing a variation of an inchworm today. So although your body isn't going to be in this position on an inchworm, it's going to be like this. How we get up from an inchworm, we lift the hips. So imagine someone's pulling those hips up and then you walk the hands in, okay? That's important, but we're not doing that. We're not doing that, just making use of the time, we're stretching. So I'm back into that upside down V, okay? Now getting an even better stretch. Good. Good, everybody. So try and make the most of it. Try and get as far as you can. Really push it out your comfort zone. And we're going back down. One more. Good. And when we come back up this one, I want you to imagine you've done an inchworm. If you're not sure what an inchworm is, you'll soon be acquainted. But not with a normal inchworm. Taking it to a new level today. Mark, I think you'll love this one. I invented it, just so you know. Yeah, saw it here first. So I want you to lift the hips up, walk the hands in as you continue to lift those hips up. And it's okay to bend the knees when you're doing the inchworm, that's important. But again, I'm just trying to get ahead of the game here and relax. Good. Now I'm going to lie on my back. And you probably know this one by now. It's a good one, it's a feel-good one. And it just gets rid of all that morning stiffness. So I'm getting my feet planted close to my bum. Knees together, ankles together, toes pointed up, arms out to the sides, and all I'm doing is side to side. Now go easy. If you're pretty stiff here, which a lot of people are, this is a good lower back movement just to start mobilizing that lower back, those hips, if they're feeling pretty locked up tight, which, again, whether you're a couch potato or whether you exercise a lot, that lower back is going to take a beating. So especially first thing in the morning or whenever it may be, you'll probably find this stretch is a good one to throw in before you exercise. So as you can see, once I've got rid of that initial stiffness, I'm just starting to bring a little bit of speed into it. I'm not going fast, I'm not trying to go fast. I'm just going side to side to just try and loosen it off, okay? So again, if you're trying to increase your range of movement or make this one better, if you're doing it at home in your own time, this variation we're doing now is more just a prepping you for exercise, getting rid of that initial stiffness. You'll not benefit from it in the long term. If you want to benefit from it, that's when we're doing this one, where you're really trying to pin down and get all this area stretched out, okay? But this morning, it's not mobility, it's exercise. Back on your feet, everyone. No, stay where you are. We're going to get these glutes off, because these glutes are tight today. These glutes of mine, anyway. So 90 degrees, we're going for the standard one. Again, just getting rid of that initial stiffness, and then we'll get into that dynamic stretching to get the heart rates up gradually. So now I'm down, and again, it's important that we're not just arching. You're not just arching that back, because all you're doing is moving without stretching. Okay, pardon me. Stretch is up, chest is up. Oh wow, breakfast is coming up and I've not even started exercising yet. Chest up and down we go. Good. I hope you can still hear me and see me. I'm feeling paranoid like I was yesterday. Good, happy days. We had some technical difficulties yesterday and I was getting crabbit. Not like me, I know. But I thought I kept getting some looks at the camera like people didn't know what was happening. Good. As long as you can hear me and see me, I'm happy. I've got that warm, fuzzy feeling. Good. So I'm trying to take this as far as I can. We're not hanging out here too long. We're just getting rid of that initial stiffness. Good. Well done. Well done. I don't really mean that. It just comes out. Right. Well done for stretching. Pat yourself on the back. So 90 and 90. Again, other side, please. Good. I do apologise, I haven't even looked to see who's on this morning. Thanks for coming, everyone. If it's your first time or you've not been before, you're in for a treat. If you've came a lot and you've came to all the classes, you're still in for a treat. And I'm so excited. It's going to be a good one this morning. Good. It's one of those circuits I woke up this morning and thought, should we do that one? Good. Really selling myself here, haven't I? Right, okay, we've got rid of that initial stiffness in the key areas, or at least I hope I have, because now I'm like a spring chicken. Good, half of you are getting up like 90-year-olds. Come on, get up faster. Good. Right, so 90, what am I talking about? Leg swings next, okay? Now we're going to start doing what we would call dynamic stretching. I'm starting to shout again. Dynamic stretching. So this is stretching on the move. Stretching on the move, kinetic energy. We start releasing heat. We start getting warm, everyone. It's a chemistry lesson today. Or is it physics? Who knows? It's a long time ago. Good. So we're trying to actively stretch the muscles on the move. We do that by swinging, taking it as far as we can, forwards and backwards, obviously within reason. Right, change legs roughly after 10. If you want to do a few more, you'll get a chance to catch up. Good. Just don't fall too far behind if you are doing a few more, but there's no harm in it. If you are. Good. And we're doing side swings now. So turn and face the wall. You don't have to have a wall, like I keep saying, but by having that wall there, you're going to be able to focus on a better stretch because you're balanced. You're not going to be shaking all over the shop. Good. Good, and changing legs there, please. Can't believe it's Sunday again. Not that days are flying by or anything. Just hard to believe it's Sunday. Quite like this, talking to myself. Good, right, we're coming back in and we're going to start squatting gradually, slowly. Okay, we're still going to have a little bit of stiffness. Well, some of us are. I am. I'm just using myself as an example. I'm pulling my knees apart. Oh, yep, definitely the bottom of that squat. Oh, good. With these exaggerated facial expressions. Oh, good. So all I'm doing, I'm going down. I'm going down, I'm pulling my knees apart. Good, feeling that stretch and I'm coming back up. Now we're going to go for 10, everybody. But it's slow time, okay? I want you to think of it as a stretch. And just each time, go down a little bit further if you're able to. Pull those knees apart, sit into it, drive the toes into the ground for that stability in the foot and to try and prevent you if you're tipping forward, but you won't be tipping forward now because you've been doing so much mobility work recently. And of course, you attended yesterday's class, your squats are going to be fantastic today. Good. Good, right, that must be about 10, so we're going to go down, we're going to get into that groin stretch. So, I'm squatting down. Before you go all the way down, elbows into knees, get the chest up so that the spine's neutral. I'll show you side on. Chest's up. Okay, so my spine's neutral, and then I'm dropping the hips and pulling the knees apart so that I'm feeling that stretch in my groin, okay? I'm not sitting like this. If I'm sitting like that, you're not getting the stretch properly, okay? So this is a good one. By this, we're priming those quads as well. It's more of a stress position than the classic mobility version. Good, and again with anything, while you're down there, if you need to move around, shake it around, explore, see if there's any areas you can make it enhance the stretch a bit more. We're coming up slowly, we're shaking out there. Good, get a quick sip of water. I'm saying that, again, this is all tailored just for me. I'm very thirsty this morning, but I encourage you to get one too. Right, so we're jogging on the spot and our arms are across the chest, everybody. Arms across the chest. And start getting the breathing going. And just letting all that crap out, preferably out your mouth. And straight arms up. Good, and get the fresh stuff in. Good. Fantastic. Great work. Good, jumping jack style arms. Jumping jack style arms. Pulling those shoulder blades together. Good, pulling them down. Pardon me. Good. Fantastic. And punching forwards. So as always, I've not got any music on in the background, purely because it lets you put yours on. I don't want to come across with, I don't know, the Bay City Rollers on, and you're trying to listen to me and your music, and it sounds terrible. Good. So, on that note, play your own music until your heart's content. Good. And I'll just stand here in complete silence like a weirdo that I feel. Good. So shoulder shrugs up and back. Good. Oh, anybody else getting crunching and clicking and all sorts of weird noises? Good. And change direction. So up and forwards. Good. Good. And finally, feet away, shoulder width apart. We're just going to loosen that neck off a wee bit. Again, because this is fully tailored for myself. I'm feeling my neck's a little bit tight this morning, so I'm sure you'll benefit from it too. Making sure those arms are nice and loose, they're just kind of hanging there. You're not sitting like this, okay? And I just want you to have a few full circles. Good. Fantastic. Right, you have got 45 seconds. Get some water on board, sort your life out, sort your admin out, sort your cameras out if you need to. Right, well, let's start. Morning, everyone. We're getting straight into the circuit. We're nice and warm. This morning, we're doing something a little bit different. We're doing 4 circuits. Yep, 4 different circuits, each with a good rest in between. At least a minute. We'll take a minute at least in between each circuit, so rest assured there is plenty of rest between it. Each circuit has 3 exercises in it, 3 exercises, and we're going to be performing each exercise in a classic circuit format. Exercise 1, rest, exercise 2, rest, exercise 3, rest, back to exercise 1, 2, 3. Happy with that? Simple as that. We're going to do 30 seconds on exercise 1 with 15 seconds rest, 30 seconds on exercise 2 with 15 seconds rest, 30 seconds on exercise 3 with 15 seconds rest, then back to exercise 1. And we're going to keep that flowing. The plan is to do 3 full run-throughs, okay? Have a rest, then move on to the next circuit. For the most part, it's upper body, core, lower body. Debatable some places, but that's to give you a rough idea of how it should format each time with the 3 exercises. Everybody happy, everybody ready to go? Good. We'll very quickly show you the exercises before we do each circuit, and I mean very quickly. And then as we're doing them, make sure you can see the screen, you can see me. That's why I'm here. The only reason I'm doing these circuits is so I can lead by example, maybe, and give you a few pointers as we go. So as usual, I'll be trying to talk through all this, trying to give you pointers to keep you right. First 3 exercises, it's going to be simple. You've got inchworm, shoulder taps. So it's a classic inchworm, stood up tall, always. This is the stop and start position. I'll walk out into that full press up position, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm walking back up. But how do I get back up? I lift those hips up. I start walking the hands in, and I can bend the knees, that's okay, and stand up tall, okay? So it looks like this. I'm out, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm back in, standing up tall. Then we're doing knees to chest to sky. It's like a 2-part core movement. Hands out here, or wherever you want to put them. Knees to chest, to sky, back down, out, heels are off the floor. Hoot, hoot, hoot. Happy? Easy enough. Make sure the hips are coming off and you're trying to push the legs vertical, not behind your head. Finally, we're doing squat jumps. Nice controlled squats. Okay, I want you doing the best squats you're able to. Squat jumps. Happy with that? Pretty simple. 30 seconds on each. Pace yourself. We're in for a treat this morning. Yes. Right. I can't even see the timer. Right, we're starting in 5 seconds. The start is the worst. Getting your heart rates right up is always the worst. So inchworms with 4 shoulder taps. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk it in, stand up tall. Walk it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk it in. Easy. Let's go. Pace yourself. So with those shoulder taps, it's engaging the core. We're trying to minimize the side sway, keep the core tight and stand up tall, but we're letting it flow. This is the one we can do real fast. Good. Keep the control. Good. Relax. 15 seconds. Good. Shake it out. We're still getting those heart rates up. That's the worst bit. That's when you feel hellish. You're like, oh, I can't be arsed. Yes, you can. Knees to chest to sky, okay? Bring the knees to the chest. Punch them straight up. Knees up, back down, and then out. In, up. So take a good look at my hips. Hoot. I'm bringing them up. I'm trying to punch my legs straight vertical. Make sure your feet are not going that way, okay? That's the wrong exercise. That's a backwards roll. Good. Keep it in the core. Power up, down, under control. Try to keep those heels 6 inches off the ground, okay? So the key with that one is be vertical. Drive those hips straight up into the air. Next exercise, squat jumps. Take your time on it. Pace yourself. Good squats only. Let's go. So we're squatting down. Good. So breathing wise, I'm just emphasizing it. Out, in, out, in. Breathing out at the top. Focus on the best squat you're able to do. What you do with your hands is up to you, okay? You can do whatever you want with them. Just don't do this. Don't drive the arms on the legs. Good. And relax. Good. Run through one done. Shake it out. Get some water. 10 seconds we go. Back to inchworms. So be fast now. Our heart rates are up. Let's push it. Let's go. Walking out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk it in. Lift the hips. Stand up tall. Good. Be as fast as you can. You're trying to beat yourself. You are your own competition, everybody. Let's go. Walk it out. Walk it in. Make sure you're tapping those shoulders. Good. Come on. Sunday morning. Let's attack it. Good. Good. Stand by. Knees to chest to sky. Come on. Hurry up. Good. Let's work hard. You've got this. We're not away yet. Stand by. Very eager. But that's good. Knees up. Good. So say it to yourself. Knees to chest to sky. Back down. Knees to chest to sky. Good. So again, look at my lower body. Look at my hips. I'm punching up vertical. Bringing it all off the ground. That's the core that's doing that. When you're bringing them out, keep the feet 6 inches off the ground. Good. Well done. Good. On your feet, shake it out. Good. Squat jumps. We're getting there. Plenty of rest this morning. Let's go. The best squats you're able to do, and see if you get bored. Do what I'm doing. If you get fed up looking at me, look at the mantelpiece. Look at the back door. Good. Look at the sofa. Back to the mantelpiece. Good. All the way back round to me. Good. Makes it a bit less boring. Good. Yep, feeling those legs? Relax. Breathe. Run through 2 done. Well done. Good. Back onto inchworms. This is run through 3, everyone. This is the last one. Stand by. Right, let's go. Let's go. Walking it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's a shoulder tap, not a bicep tap. So make sure you're grabbing that shoulder all the way up. Good. Good, fast as you can. Last time you're doing these today. Maybe. No, it is. Good, relax. Breathe it in. Couple of seconds, lie down and set yourself up for these bad boys. So really go for it now. Okay, we're getting a big rest after this. Knees to chest, to sky. Knees to chest, to sky. Really focus. As if, well, you can't. You shouldn't be able to go any higher. You're literally going as vertical as you can, and you can't go anymore. Watch you don't put all that pressure on your neck though. Don't fall back like this onto your neck. That's not good. Okay, so I've got my chin tucked in. Good. And then I'm on my feet. Good. Well done, everyone. Stick with it. 30 seconds of squat jumps. They're going to burn. And that's the whole point. Stand by. Last exercise. Let's go. And again, nice and light on those toes. Control the breathing as best you can. Great work. Good. So as always, the feet are flat on the floor, okay? I'm not drifting onto those toes. If you find you are, drive those toes into the ground. Good. Good. Relax, breathe. This is us, we're done. Rest. Walk around. Great work, everyone. So heart rate's all up, or should be up by now. Good. So we're taking that minute. Walk around. Breathe and shake. Breathe and shake. Good. 10 seconds, back at the camera and I'll explain the exercises, but keep yourself moving when you are. Okay. Next one I would probably say isn't as intense on the old heart and lungs, but then it could be. It depends on your fitness level, but it's not as intense on the heart and lungs as that last one. Next up, he says, we're doing these tricep extensions, okay? Now this is one, you have to get it right, folks. You have to get it right. If you're just doing this, there's no weight in those hands, pointless. You're trying to get as much weight over, so see how I'm in that weird position, almost like I'm falling forwards. My hands are stopping me. Drive the hands, lock the elbows out, back down. If it's hard, you're doing it right. You can get a lot of your body weight on there, but it's almost like you're falling forwards, okay? Next exercise, diamond sit-ups. Do them properly. They're called diamond sit-ups for a reason. The palms, not your palms, what do we call them? The soles of your feet. They're together, okay? That's for diamond. See what I'm doing there? Then I'm up. It's explosive. Do not hold the back of your head and pull your head up. By doing that, we're taking our legs out, we're making it a lot harder to get up, okay? Diamond. Then we're doing lunge jumps. Lunge jumps, because I absolutely love a good lunge jump. If your lunges are terrible, do normal lunges, okay? But that's not a ticket to say, oh, lunges are hard, I don't like lunge jumps, I'll just do lunges. No, push yourself hard, that's what we're here for. But if your lunges are terrible, your lunge jumps are going to be absolutely abysmal. So that's up to you, be a grown-up, push yourself hard, stand by. Tricep extensions to begin with. Again, this is your triceps. These are our triceps here, this is where we should be feeling it only. Okay? This is an isolation exercise. So I'm getting my body, palms are flat here, hope you can see me. And then all I'm doing, drive the hands and back down. Drive the hands so you can see I'm really tilting forward. Oh yeah, right, that's hard for me. To do 10 reps is difficult. That's a strength exercise. Okay, if you're finding it too hard or your elbows are actually hurting, just fall back a bit. Don't put all your weight on them, put some on. This should be difficult though. You should get to the end of that 30 seconds and be like, oh my, don't think I could do another rep. Maybe I could, but not quite. Back on your feet, let's go. No, not back on your feet. But it's good to get on your feet, let the blood flow in that diamond sit-up position. So I'll do it from the front, this one, so you can see. It's a sit-up. Feet are together. We're up. It has to be explosive. Everything you've got and up. Don't put your hands behind your head. Try and keep that chin tucked and keep the head neutral. Good. If you're really struggling with these, that's okay. Use a bit of momentum with your arms, only if you need to though. Okay, we're not doing that to make it easier. We're doing that so that you can do them. So if you can't do them this way, then do the other way. Don't just choose the easier option when you can definitely do the harder option on your feet. Good. Good. So some strength exercises. For some people who are already pretty strong, they might not find some of these so hard, but I'd certainly found those tricep extensions quite hard doing. Lunge jumps. Now with these, if you look at my stance, my feet are still maintaining that kind of hip width, shoulder width apart distance. Now that's important, because if you try and lunge jump where your legs in line with each other, as if you're on a curb edge, you're just going to be all over the shop. Okay, and I'm taking big prominent step forwards so that shin's vertical. That's going to make sure that glute is working. Both glutes are working. Pardon me. So that's important. Back to tricep extensions. Pardon me. Run through number 2. Good. Right, we're ready for this. So again, this should be a tough. You're aiming to be able to make it a tough 10. If you're just rattling out reps, get more weight onto those hands. Fall forward a bit more. Bring your feet off the ground. Good. So I'd fall forwards here. If I never had my palms flat, I'd fall straight in my face. That's how I've got the weight distributed, just in case you're struggling on this one. Good. Well done, everyone. So it's driving those hands. Good. Not exactly a heart raiser, but oft we should feel that on the old triceps. Absolutely. Right, diamond sit-ups. I'll show you them side on this time, just so you can see different angles. So diamond position, feet. I'm trying to keep those feet squeezed together. Okay, I'm trying to keep them close to my bum. And I'm powering up. It's all out power. Good. Try and imagine you've got a heavy weight plate, okay? If you had a heavy weight plate, you'd naturally generate more power. So try, if you think about, it's brain trickery again. We love talking about brain trickery. But if you imagine something being heavier than it is, or visualize being explosive, your brain will recruit more muscle fibers into that lift, and that's simple science, okay? That's what's happening. If you think explosive, you think power, jumping lunges next. You'll apply more into it. I'll show you from the side. Let's go. So it's a big step forward. Always trying to maintain my balance. I'm doing this with my hands because that's what I like doing, okay? That's me holding on to my pole for balance. You might be like this. You might be like this, okay? Whatever works for you, works for you. Now, knee stability is important, okay? Make sure your knee's not caving in. Keep it like you would on a squat. Pull it apart. Don't let it cave in. Have a look at it. Is it wobbly? If your knee's all over the shop, run through 2's done. That's us on run through 3, the last one. If your knee's all over the shop on the jumping lunges, it's maybe better you do normal lunges first. Build up that strength, okay? Tricep extensions. Let's go. I'm up. Good. This is the last set. Make it your heaviest. Good. All the weight is on my hands. Just a little bit on my knees, but all that weight. And that palm is always flat on the ground, everyone. Flat on the ground. Oh yes. Feel the burn. Lactic acid, that's all it is. Good. Oh, yep, good. So I struggled with that last rep again. That's what you're striving for. Diamond sit-ups. Again, I'm just standing up to shake out and let the blood flow. I've got the time, 15 seconds. Start the time. Stand by. 3, 2, 1. Right, come on. Work with me here now. All out, flat out. As many as you can. Good. Good. Breathe out on the way up. Further enhance that contraction of the core. Get more from it. Drive the feet together. Drive the feet. Come on, everyone. If you put your hands on your head, you'll make it harder than across your chest. Because those arms, you won't realise how heavy those arms of yours are until you pick it up and try and hold it with the other hand. And then you'll realise, oh, this arm weighs a fair whack. So by putting it up here, leverage, it's like a sledgehammer. Makes it harder. So if you're finding it easy, get the weight up here. Don't hold the back of your head though. Stand by, lunge jumps, last set. Come on. Go as fast as you can, but if you're going fast and you look like this, don't do it that fast. You're going as fast as you can maintain the highest quality, the highest standards that you would do if it was slow and controlled, okay? Great work, everyone. Work hard. Not meant to be easy. 3 seconds, don't stop. Good, relax. Walk around, get some water on board. Okay, let's take a minute. In that minute, I'll explain the next lot of exercises, but for now, walk around, shake it out, get some water on board. I'm sure there's a song in there somewhere. Good work. Good. Well, I don't know about you, but classic exercise symptoms. I was struggling for, I'm not trying to be a salesman here. I was struggling, more so probably because I know what we're doing in the morning. I was like, oh, maybe we should just do 20 on, 10 off like we usually do. Nice and easy. First couple of run-throughs of that first circuit. Yeah. Now I'm in the zone. Okay, and that's what I mean. Some days it might take you circuit 3 to get in your zone. Might be the first exercise. It might, in that rare occasion, just not happen. But for the most part, I've learned, just throw yourself into it. Even if it's a crap session and you don't perform well, you're only going to feel a little bit better at least. Right, but anyway, mindset training for you there. Everything, you're getting everything this morning. Right, next exercises. Hindu press-ups, love them or hate them. These triceps are getting a beasting this morning. Now, in fact, yes it is. So I'll show you the full version, okay? I go up with the hips, a dive bomb. This is where if you're on the grass and it's not been cut, you're gonna get a mouthful of it. So then it's like an inchworm, lifting the hips up and back, dive bombing, okay? So there's not actually a real bend in the arm other than when I'm going down. So it's kind of like a tricep extension meets a press up. Now if you're doing these on the knees, still go up, try and go down, drop to the knees when you need to, up. Then I want you to come off and go back up. So if you're dropping to the knees, you're only dropping to them when you need them. Then straight back up, don't stay on the knees. Happy with that, pretty simple. Then we're in an elbow plank, straight body, 1, 2, out to the side, out to the side. Can you see that? One goes up, one to the side, one to the side. Always keeping that hip, those hips fixed in position. Then we're doing single leg glute bridges. It's just like a glute bridge, except one leg goes up, drive with one, up, go as fast as you can. If you're finding them too hard, normal glute bridges, but I don't think you will. Stand by, 15 seconds, we go. Hindu press-ups to start with, everyone. Killer on the tries. Oh, look at me using the slang. The triceps, boom, let's get them smashed. Oofed, sound like Scott. Let's go. So, just think of yourself as a dive bomber. Hips are back, it's kind of like a downward dog, crashing into a press-up. Hips up, hips back. If you need to drop to the knees, drop to them when you need to. Keep all that weight on the triceps. Drop to the knees when you need to. Up, if not, dive bomb. Good, dive bomb. So it's like a tricep extension, everyone, into a press-up. Good, and it's pretty horrendous if you're doing it properly. Elbow plank, yeah, I'll go the other way to show you. So it's an elbow plank, stand by, good. I'm showing you, not my dignity now, but it's needed. So, stand by, up, out to the side, up, good. So look at my hips. It's almost, well it isn't almost, my hips are fixed in position. Do not let yourself sway all over the shop. When you take a leg off, it's not this. Okay, we're not trying to go fast. We're trying to keep control. Feel that core work hard. Good, oft. I'm feeling it. Good. So, I'm trying to make that core work extra hard there. Okay, single leg glute bridges. It's a regular glute bridge with one leg. Plant the foot close to the bum. Leg straight, drive up, squeeze. Back down, change legs, squeeze. Drive, really focus on driving that foot into the ground, everyone. Working those glutes, feeling those glutes work. I want you to imagine when you're going up, tilting the hips towards your head as you squeeze those glutes, and that will help further enhance glute activation, okay? Because if your hamstrings are over dominant, which a lot of the time they are in this sit down world we live in, you'll probably feel it more in your hammies. Your glutes have gone to sleep. So as you're coming up, focus on that tilt of the hips. Okay, right, we're back to Hindu press-ups. Stand by. We're away. We love a good Hindu press-up. Okay, dive bomber press-ups, Hindu press-ups. It's like anything in the fitness industry. There's about 20 different names. Okay, so this is tough. So there's no shame. If it's starting to get hard, especially after all those tricep extensions, drop into the knees if you need to. Good. Well done, everyone. Elbow plank. Elbow plank with the leg raising in and outs. I'll do it from the side this time. Okay, so I'm up, I'm out to the side, I'm out to the side. Opposite way, I'm up, I'm out to the side, I'm out to the side. And always trying to focus on not letting those hips move. You can hear my voice, it's changing when I do it, because my core is squeezing to maintain those hips in the same position, okay? On your feet, stand by. Nearly there, everyone. Right, single leg glute bridges. Let's do it. Up, squeeze. Good, remember what I said. If you're feeling it in your hammies, you've got weak glutes that need to activate. Tilt those hips, tilt them that way as you squeeze. Also, in your own time, get one of those small resistance bands or those glute bands, put it around your knees, start squatting, and that's going to help start to activate your glutes better, start to teach your brain what's meant to be happening. Because if you sit down a lot, which a lot of us do even though we don't like to admit, is that us? Is that us? Is that us? No, it's not. Right, let's go. What are we on? Hindus again. Is it Hindus? Wow. Good. Here's me thinking that was us done. See what happens when you talk too much. Can't believe we've got another run through. How long is this? I could have swore that was 3. Maybe it is. Maybe we've all got it wrong. Good. Well done. Task at hand. Oh, it is. You're definitely right. Run through 3. Run through 3, everybody. We're nearly done. We're nearly done. I should really keep a better track of this. Right, so, planks. Show you from the front this time. So, I don't know where the camera is, but you should see my hips. Well, you shouldn't see my hips, should I say, ever rise. Okay? And my hips, no matter how tired I get, I don't let them sag either, okay? The only thing moving is your leg, and it's a straight leg that's moving. Moving from the hips, keeping that core tight, fixed in the same position. This is a killer. If you do that exercise right, it's pretty awful. Right, single leg glute bridges. This is choking on my own sweat. This is the last one. Let's go. So I'm lying flat. I'm driving with that foot. I'm up and back down. Make sure you're getting that positive squeeze at the top, squeezing those hips, tilting those hips towards your body, driving those glutes. Okay? Play around with the foot position on this one. Get it nice and close to your bum. You might feel your glutes more if you move the foot just outside your bum a little bit. You might not. Everybody's different. Either way, make sure you're doing everything you can to work those glutes, okay? Good. So that wasn't too much of a heart raiser, but a sweat burner nonetheless. Soft. Good. Walk around, rest, shake it out, breathe, and get some water on board again. Right. 3 circuits down, everyone. 3 G's, oh. This is quite a long one, isn't it? I thought short and sharp. But I can't even get what run through number it is. So what hope have we got? Right, rest, shake out. Next exercise, it's a coordination. It's a test of your coordination. It's like a jumping jack. Now I say it's like a jumping jack. The only bit about it that's like a jumping jack is the arms. I don't know if you've done a few circuits ago, who were doing those shuffles into the lunge. We were doing those shuffles and a jumping jack combined. So from the side, it looks like this. It's probably easier if you struggle with coordination, at least for the first run through or two. Get the feet going, then get the arms going. Okay, now you can see it's explosive, but look at the stance. Look at the stance. Look at my feet now. Okay, short and sharp. That's working here. It is not this. See the difference? Although oft, that's quite a good exercise as well. Mental note for next time. So it's shuffles. Okay, you're trying to be fast. That's going to work all this. You should feel it working. Jumping jack arms. Next exercise, Supermans, simple Supermans. We're lying flat, arms are straight. Don't cock your neck back. Up, squeeze, and back down, okay? Make sure you're getting that squeeze, just like the glute bridges. And then finally, because we love them, bastards. And they are bastards, excuse my language. Bastards, okay? Cover your ears, young ones. Although this is the name. I'm not swearing. Okay, so it's a burpee. A burpee out into a press up. Burpee up, arms up, okay? It's like a star jump, arms up. Happy with that? It's a killer beast. We love them. Drop to the knees on the press ups if you need to, but this is a killer. It's meant to be a killer. Don't choose the easier option because it's easier. You should be done after this one, okay? So stand by. I forgot these were in it as well. Damn it. Right, jumping jack shuffles. Jumping jack arms, shuffles. From the core here, people. From the core. Stand by. Once you've done them a couple of times, you'll find them easy. Just get the shuffles going, then get the arms going. Now it's explosive. Okay, it has to be. You can't move your feet fast and move your arms slow. It just doesn't work. We're not wired that way. So shuffles, as you can see, it's little shuffles, straight legs. Keep soft on the knees. It's fast, it's explosive, it's dynamic, but it shuffles. It is not big strides. Trying to be fast. Keep those core working. Good, relax. Superman's next, okay? Nice and controlled, Superman's. Probably best to show you them from the side. arms are straight, head's neutral. Okay, that might mean you're breathing in a lot of grass or dust mites, but so be it. Good. Up, squeeze, up, squeeze. Now it's quite hard to get in a rhythm with your breathing because you're contracting your diaphragm and your core so hard. It's hard to breathe, hence why I'm talking to you in breaks. Up. Good. Lower back exercise. Still going to feel the glutes here, especially after all that work we've been doing. Stand by for a horrible exercise. Okay? Family friendly. Burpees with a press up and a star jump. That's not so fun. That's why they're called bastards. Right, so anyway, you know what's coming. Stand by. Let's go. Out, press up, explosive. Out, press up, explosive. Now you can break it down the way I've done it there, or I can go out, press up, in, jump. That's beginner. More dynamic. Straight into press up, straight into the jump. Straight into the press up, straight into the jump. Okay? Takes a lot out of your wrists. We need strong wrists for that one. So be careful. Whoa. Right. Told you that would be killer. Right, stand by. Jumping jack shuffles. That's going to give us a rest. Not. Stand by. Good. Focus on that breathing. Again, from the side, little shuffles with the arms. Don't worry about perfect jumping jack arms. I know we like to do that, but this is more just being dynamic, explosive, getting the heart rate up, okay? I want you to focus more on keeping those feet moving fast. Keep the feet moving fast. Superman's next, everyone. Stand by. We're nearly there. No funny business today. This is the last circuit. Up, squeeze, back down. Up, squeeze, back down. Up, squeeze. I'll shut up now. Good. Emphasis is on that squeeze, lifting everything up. Make sure you're not throwing your head back, okay? We're not doing that. Up, squeeze. Good. Up, squeeze it, back down. Good. Right, this is your chance. This is your chance to go all out. If you watch me on this one, while you're doing it, I'm going to show you on this one, for the most part, how to do it if you're a beginner, okay? But don't stop and watch, do and watch. Okay, so I'm down, I'm burping out, I drop to the knees, I do a press up, knees are up, and I jump up. Arms, I jump out, drop to the knees, press up, I come back in, and I jump, okay? That's it. More advanced, knees away, but more advanced. Be explosive, straight in. Think about that light glass. Be light on the glass. Don't break the glass when you land on it, otherwise you're going to hurt your wrists. Good. Well done. Breathe, walk around. Run through number 3, I think. Or is that wishful thinking? No, it definitely is. Right, stand by. Last run through of the day. Off, we're away. Right, shuffles. Let's go. Come on, hurry up. Good. Don't think about it. Again, don't worry about perfect jumping jack arms. As long as they're up, as long as you get your heart rate up, I want you to focus on this. Make that fast. Don't go slow so that you can do big arms. Get them up. Pull them down. Pull them down. You can probably hear me. I'm out of breath. Trying to be fast on that one. Get the ticker going. Supermans. I would say control the breathing, but it's hard, as you probably know, to breathe on these. That's the beauty of it. Do your best. Up, squeeze. Keep that head neutral. Don't throw it back. Try and pull the shoulder blades together. Make sure we're getting that pause. Feeling that lower back work. Just make sure you do breathe, because if you pause and squeeze and pause and squeeze without breathing properly, your blood pressure's going to shoot up. And that's when you get lightheaded, okay? We need to control it. Good. Right, the killer beasts. Should just have called them that, eh? The killer beasts. Burpee, press up, jump up, arms up. Stand by. This is the last exercise. Make sure you feel like it is at the end of it. Let's go. Burpee, press up, jump up, arms up. Burpee, press up. Good. Again, if you're a bit slower, don't try to be too fast. Drop to the knees, press up, jump up, okay? But if you can go explosively, and you can do it dynamically, do it as such. Push yourself. Great work. All you're ever trying to do is get your hands and feet to keep replacing each other. Walk around. Oh, good. Right, that's us done. Walk around, usual, 60 seconds. Walk around, shake around, get some water on board, everyone, and breathe. Okay, you don't have to have a big room for this. As long as you're just moving, and you're breathing, and you're shaking, then we're all good, okay? Great work this morning, bit different. Some of them harder than others. A few strength exercises thrown in there that maybe didn't get your heart rate up so much, but it's not always like I say. I'm only saying it because I know there's people there in the mindset that you have to be lying on your back, everything burning after every single exercise you do for it to be effective. That is not effective. That is the least effective way to train. That's like me coming in lifting weights and trying to lift the absolute max I can lift every session. Okay, some of you might be like, oh, wait a minute, that's what I do. That's why you're stuck in a rut, or you soon will be, okay? Because you're just not going to get a lot from it. You're going to take so much out yourself that you're not going to give yourself a chance to actually get better. So, on that note, activity's complete. People aren't hanging about this morning. You're still dropping off already.